Hello boys, my name is Koyoshi. I bet you guys didn't expect this at all, but yep, we're back with some more Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition, 100%. Nintendo Switch. I'm starting with the enables because, of course, we still need that achievement. Oh, we're getting some lucky weapon drops so far. Anyway, while I do this, I can tell you that the last time we did this was quite a while ago. We've been focused so far on the Master Quest map, and we're going to continue doing it in this video. Yes, we left off doing some more stuff on the Master Quest map. We had our first pretty tricky stuff that we had to do, but now we're going to continue on and see what happens. Anyways, we're back. We're doing the Master Quest map. We left off about to do this battle, but didn't get a chance to really do much, so we're gonna quickly use our... I know I technically could look to see exactly what is available on each spot, but I don't want to always do it all the time. In fact, whenever I can do a battle that just has an A rank, I will not look at it anymore, because it does take quite a while to get through all of this stuff. But I think I'm going to change up my route a bit, though. I know there was a gap where we were trying to go through and do the zones of this area in linear order. In fact, the last time we did this, we were pretty much going through and doing some other stuff, but I thought it'd be nice to do something a little bit different. And just hope for this and see what happens, because I feel like I could probably do a lot better if I know what I'm doing. But anyway, on that note, time for a tricky quiz. What I'm saying is, yeah, I usually use my iPad to check at stuff. I'm gonna try to maybe play without it. Just showing you that you can indeed, look up the different things. Oh, I did not even go. I did not even focus, and yet I defeated the enemy that can disappear first. I kinda just yelled back. That was not a good start, but whatever, we got it done. Let's move to the next enemy. This is one of the easier ones, but I can't quite remember since it's been so long since I played this. The enemy that immobilizes you. Well, okay, that's an easy one. Not sure if Twilight Minna is the best pick for this. I happen to have her from all the grinding I did. I think she was like level 80 the last time we chat, so yeah, I did do some speed grinding with her, so she's really high level now. One of the requirements of 100%, unfortunately, is getting all the characters max level, which I think is a devious requirement. We can definitely do without, though you probably still need to get them somewhat high. The enemy in the disguise. Anybody that's played, it'd be nice if Link started getting out of my way, that'd be nice. Okay, cool. Well, that worked. Alright, that wasn't too bad. That's actually good. That gives me a bit of time to set up my, thing now. What I meant by not chain is I think I'm gonna start using more, compasses to get stuff unlocked, unless I know exactly what to do. But anyway, I'm still gonna probably look up all the extra solutions. However, I am going to change the way that I do this part, because as you might have noticed, the next part on our mini-map either sends us to the right or sends us to a weird spot that gets us to another spot. So I'm going to blow your mind. I'm not going to actually go up top at all, since we need to clear this area to even access the next area. So that means we're actually going to start with this area first. It means we need to do another search. Can't quite remember if this is the... it'd probably be easier to just use a compass here. They were both bomb blocks and walls, so it could have been either of them. Our power bracelets are running low, so we should probably buy some of those. This is probably the most useful thing they added in. Originally, you had to find all the items, which meant there were extra battles you had to do just to get through stuff. Alright, we need to use Seek for this mission, by the way. I'm gonna do a little bit of apothecary stuff, though, for fun. I heard we still need weapon drop materials. Let's, do that for... she knows how. Eventually, I'll probably have to start throwing XP on them all the time. At least until they hit level 255. Alright, now I'll start the mission and just use my setup to look at this. So this is, yeah, we're still on the Master Quest map. I think we're on, like, either inventory now. Okay, I think that was the wrong one. Yeah, I think it's right before... Yeah, I think this issue is right before the extra thing. Yeah, okay, here we go. Alright, actually, I'm just gonna check the keeps manually. So I wanted to show you that you don't have to go in and manually check all the extra stuff. So you can see where all the keep stuff is, but not all of this will work. Fairy food, basically, you aren't told where that is. So, yeah. Okay, well, we start closest to the East Room, so I think that'll be the first keep we take. But we'll see. Alright. I hate that Y is the same button as attack, too. Takes a little while to get through. And then we need the pot. Good. Got that done. That was actually one of the keeps we needed to capture anyways. Okay, now we're gonna soften up the forces a bit. As we are going for all of the collectibles, that means we do, of course, have to defeat all of the other enemies elsewhere. And since most of them are typically found in one spot, we definitely want to make sure that we get that done first. Alright. One more here. Then we need to defeat this Aerophos. And two more down here, and then we'll be probably fine to just take the remaining keeps after that. Using that special to break out the stun. Just kind of annoying to deal with. This is starting to get really right on now, so starting later we'll probably have to deal with a lot more moves now. Alright. Got a good setup now. Conveniently, the last chest we need is also in a keep, so we're gonna do that next. There we go. So, we got the heart container and all the other stuff we need. Now we just need 12-hour kills, which we should already take out. Anyway. Those forces can be stopped if we take out any stuff. Did I miss Captain? Okay, I did. One of our requirements is to get a certain amount of treasures so that we can upgrade all of our characters to the max. And being it's been so long since I've played. Okay, that worked. Honestly, if I high level, I probably do need to really use specials to take out the enemies, or extreme crush rather. The main time I usually use it is when the enemy is just straight up being annoying or blocking all the attacks, or I have a weaker character, because it helps out with that. Because obviously there's a time limit too, so I can't take forever to do these missions. Alright. Now, we need... M2 will be immediately next, which will get me the hookshot item. Which will be only the second other item we need. And then, we're gonna go back and do stuff different. I initially ignored these items because, of course, I had to unlock... do enough maps to actually get access to them first, but now we're going to do that. The next map on this mission is the one right next to it, which is M2, which also has a Don't Get Hit, which requires Young Link this time. Interesting. And requires Wizrow as well, so you have to do it twice, potentially. Again, probably easier to just use the compass than wait. Does this have a double? No. Alright. Well, this is a nasty mission, then. You might have just barely noticed, but it says don't get hit again, so we get to do the don't get hit roll. Not once, but twice. Ouch. Thankfully, there is a little mechanic we can abuse with a person called Young Link, who we happen to have gotten. So, of course, we're gonna go for that first. I'm probably just gonna ignore the chest first time, actually, and then go for them on the second part. So, the vow is just defeat the enemy forces, but the catch is we can't take any damage, i.e. don't get hit. Which makes it, basically, like, every hit puts us at master automatically. Of course, Young Link has a very busted mechanic that, kind of makes this easy. Alright. I'm not caring about where the keep stuff is, by the way. All I'm caring about is doing the objective, but also taking out as many troops as I can. For those of you who don't know, Young Link might be the most cheapest character in the entire game. He essentially has a mechanic where he can basically make himself somewhat invincible. Whoa. Jeez, that was not great. By the way, if you're wondering why I have to restart because of that, it's mainly because, like, there's also a effect for taking damage. Also, I was trying to press a different button, and for some reason it wasn't working. Probably because, I don't remember what the standing special is. Annoyingly enough, we can't just skip all the captains either. We have to beat at least some of them. And then defeat others as well along the way. I think my problem was pressing the wrong button. I think I wanted to press Y and I was so focused on that that I didn't move at all for a while. If we stay far enough away, we can probably ignore it now, for the most part. Oh wow, that was quick. There we go. See, that's what I was trying to do. Use the special on the effects app. Just skip that entirely. Also, we don't actually have to avoid taking all the damage. I lied. I mainly lied just to say that it looked like that was the case. Well, to be fair, it wasn't that easy all the time. I just caught out of the glimpse of an eye that... Okay, well, if we take wire damage, we're sure we are done, so we can't let that happen. The second time around, it's not actually that bad. The trick here, really, is not actually using the side fame, but using Focus Spirit. What Focus Spirit is basically a mechanic where when you have it active, you can never die. Even if you were to take a fatal blow, you'll still survive with 1 HP. Problem is, of course, we have mechanics that will let us heal. Yes, I probably don't have to take out Wizrow, but I went for him anyways because, yeah, that's not something I want to deal with happening ever. But yeah, gonna ignore all the keeps though, just focus on the Ever mission instead. Then we'll have to do this again, but as Wizrow. This time we'll probably be going very fast though. Maybe trying to do a bit of a speed run. Okay, that works. Kinda went aggressive, but it worked. As long as we got the A rank, we're fine now. Yes, okay, we definitely got it. It's a bit tricky. Back in the original game, or in 3DS, they actually stat the multipliers different based off of how much you take overall. So, pretty much, if you took any damage, you had to reset if you were going for A rank, which is kind of nasty. Thankfully, the second time shouldn't be as bad, but it's still kind of tedious, honestly. But you kind of know why I don't like these, obviously, because, like, anytime it acts as an all attacks or devastating mission, or it's actually an all attacks or devastating mission, yeah, that's, like, my least favorite thing to do. It's definitely not fun. So now we have to get a second one that only Wizrow can get. So we have to use him now as well. So yeah, kind of annoying they force you to do a mission twice. You can technically skip the second one by having second player plays so alternatively, but I don't play co-op because that's not part of the requirement, and also I don't like co-op anyway, so even if I could use it, it's probably not gonna really matter anyway. The big difference and only differences will be basically, we don't have to worry as much about the damage. We still want to avoid it, obviously. We're still gonna probably play safe mostly. We're still gonna probably take out most of the captains too. It's just changing the way we're doing that a bit. So we need 2 keeps, but we'll probably be able to get either of them once we deal with the other forces, probably. The main thing we need to do is try to get off of a quarter of a heart, which we're not finding at all for some reason. Oh, whatever, I'll use this, I guess, instead. Really, the main key to actually doing these missions when you're not trying to avoid paying damage is to just use focus magic and go ham on the enemies. If you have focus magic, you're completely fine. You don't get focus magic at all, or even allowed to use it in the all attacks or devastating missions. So you straight up have to dodge the opponents. There's no way you're changing that otherwise. But otherwise, just use focus magic and you'll be fine. So if you're struggling with these kind of missions, that's kind of the thing you want to do. Otherwise, you'll probably just have to play as safe as possible. Probably go very slow. Make sure that... Yep, use all the other stuff. If you struggle with the enemy still, don't be afraid to use your A button, your special attack button. As get out of jail free card if for some reason you're about to get hit. And definitely make the most out of your focus magic as well too, because otherwise it'll be really tough. I haven't done much on this mission, by the way, but I do remember that typically, as long as we defeat Volga, we're fine. Once we defeat him, we can probably ignore... We can probably ignore the captain here. Alright, so now we just need West Ruins and East Keep, both of which are on each side respectively. Whoa. Open the chest. There we go. Wizard's item is now officially gotten, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. I do not remember where West Ruins Keep is, so I'll just check it real quick. Yeah, I figured it was more down than I initially thought, so good. Alright. We should have plenty of time to finish the mission from here, though. Since this is a no damage mission, we'll probably just use Extreme Crush and get it over with. This Excision should hopefully take out most of the troops here. Bit of a different strategy than the last time we came here. Oh. That was not the button I wanted to press. Okay, whatever. Alright, let's keep going. I didn't press. That's the right button there, either. I don't really care about you, Goron Captain. In any other fashion, I would probably rescue you. Yeah, exactly. Oh, what? She moved so much backwards that the attack that it looked like the attack was gonna miss her. And now it's definitely gonna fully hit. Okay, cool. We did it. I think we're not getting the A rank though, but we already got it once, so I'm not too worried. Oh, okay, no, it just kept the same thing, so never mind. We did get A rank twice. Cool. Not bad. Alright. We got all the items though. Yeah, and now we get to move on to the other stuff. Oh, we did get the fairy food, by the way. The fairy food just spawns in immediately after you get another one. Alright, so that was that part done. Now the next part I want to do is go over here and get the raft, which we need for a different section. This is the no guarding rule, and the rule is to rack up our KO count, which means it's another one of these XP missions that we get to use the XP accelerator on. The game wants us to use Rudo for the XP stuff, but I already bubbled her up to the maximum. So instead, I'm actually gonna pick the next weakest character on the list that as the next lowest setup, which is Girium. So we're actually gonna use him. We might have to use some to get the A rank kill count. We might need to use fairies to get the L count up maxed. But otherwise, yeah, we're pretty much fine. We'll switch over to Girium, of course, right away, and I think I'm gonna do this more of normal stuff. So we're gonna start by defeating the Dark Links first. Then we'll use our magic against the second one. And we'll start just grinding experience. Unfortunately, in this one, we do not have the giant bomb cheese to just use that. So we're gonna try and do this more normal. For not having Magic Fountain Plus, this is a good start to the XP grind. Okay, there's something blinky over here. We need to take that out next. I was just trying to get as much experience as I can before I do that. Good. Enemies were trying to do a plan and I followed it nicely. I forget how long we have to wait, or if we have to wait long at all, but oh, okay, here we go. Now King Diablo joins the battle, and we have to do him too. After he stops rolling. Alright, cool. Almost took him out right away without even doing anything. Alright. Hey, Mango, I'm literally right here. Okay, yeah, he's not behaving. We're gonna knock him down with this then. Almost overkilled him. He didn't even get, almost didn't get a chance to do anything there. Now we wait. Sort of. Enemy should be signing in a few minutes. Oh, that's why they're not signing in. There's one more giant boss we have to worry about. Completely missed because he went straight for Rudo instead. It's a Goma. Instead of them all. Goma has such a fast blink of animation. It's... Okay, well that strat almost got him down. Problem is now he's 50% health with not you. Okay, that time he opened his eye. Good. Barely getting him. Now we can use our magic and start going on. Alright. I just realized Giriam is killing his own henchmen. If anybody has seen Skyward Sword, these are some of his main minions, so it's kind of weird that he's wearing them like this, but yeah. What can you say and do anything from power? Not much else to say. Whenever these 10 missions come through, there's no way to really speed them up. The thing you can really do during them is just a speed grind, and that's about that. Okay, more appeared on here. It's these guys down here. I know in the actual seed run, since these don't really give you much, once you get certain takeouts, most of the time, people just take breaks and it is time to take breaks since they don't have really a good reason to do more, but actually since I'm in a main playthrough I can't really do that. Okay, now there's more enemies, of which I probably definitely want to take out with the stuff if I can get it. Starting with Wana over here. Am I really that much of an obstacle to you, Fine? If anything, I'm more of an obstacle to you. Fellow Girium and Fire, natural enemies. Makes sense. Oh, in fact, she was the obstacle that just got removed now. How about that? Okay. We're almost at 3k kills so far. This is definitely going better than most of the other missions. Alright. Did not want to collect both of those there. Okay, now they're starting an all-out attack. This is the best time to kick. Whoa, there's a strong one of those. Is Zelda buffing them up? Okay, that works. Alright, let's magic next to Ruto and try to take out more troops here. There we go. Yeah, so over 3,000 KOs that round. Very good. Looked like we gained at least 2 levels, maybe more. Actually, I think it was more around 96. Maybe I gained like 4, actually. We'll see. These missions are great for farming experience, just this isn't like the best one now. There is a better one later. Oh yeah, wow, actually we got exactly to 100, as it turns out. Alright, almost done with item collecting. Now we just need to go over and get this ladder, and this here ladder, and we'll be able to get the rest one. And to get it, looks like we're gonna have to earn it, because all attacks are once again devastating. I know there's like a weird moves you can do. Let's do this, actually. So, this is a great mixture you can use if you're really struggling with full attacks or devastating missions. Use this, then use the bow, and you'll be able to just annihilate the enemies. Bow is already quite broken, but when you give it a permanent power-up, it basically makes the mission easy. And as long as you don't have no item attacks, it basically makes the all attacks or devastating missions easy. Because you can just go in and just completely annihilate all the enemies. Even acts as a nice AoE killing item. I will admit the Gorons are probably the most trolliest enemy to get in this setup. I know when I played the original game, they always seem to, the little eyes always seem to find a way to hit me randomly. And all the more reason to keep moving as much as possible and try to hit them more from the back. I'll probably have a better chance, honestly, doing the melee attacks, but I'd rather not have to worry about taking damage. Funnily enough, because of the bow and arrow mechanic, it's actually slower to use it overall than just go in and take out the captains yourself, but it's riskier because you can actually get screwed by enemies that are randomly hitting you. One thing this does do is let you potentially take out multiple captains at once if you can position properly. So done correctly, the bow and arrow can be faster, but only if you power it up right off the bat. So note to self, if you struggle with these missions, use this strat and it'll be really easy. Alright. Because these, by the way, because these old game is taking longer, I do need to mention something. So it has been a while since I've played Hyrule Warriors, and I do need to mention something. Starting this weekend, and maybe some week setup, although this is not actually being recorded on the weekend right now, you guys will get one episode of this on the weekends, in addition to my normal playthrough episode that is happening now. I've decided to start doing that now, so it'll be quite interesting. Anyways, well, we're almost done with the mission setup, so what better way to end this than to use the raft to unlock the next mission. Make sure you do this first, by the way. If you do not do this first, and you try to then go up to the mission spot where you're supposed to go, it will not let you move on. It will not let you move on at all, so you need to make sure that you do this, otherwise this will be very screwy. They make us use Brutal, but I personally want to use Twilight Midna a bit, and let's throw in Input, because why not? Input was seen on the screen when I first, that it was being used, but anyway, it'll be fine. Anyway, while I'm doing this mission and not really doing much, basically, starting this week and weekend, rather, we will be doing one video each weekend. That was a miss. My Extreme Crush just completely missed him for some reason. That actually worked really well. Gotta go. If this doesn't work, we can do Material Master. do have exchange. I did not hit the right button there. Sometimes Ganon does not want to get stunned for some reason. It's kind of unreal. But anyways, the big thing is I'm going to be doing one episode per week. But the second thing that I'm not going to mention is because I want to try and get more stuff done and also get this playthrough out of the way, each of the playthrough episodes that you're going to see are not going to be 50 minutes. They are going to be 1 hour specials pretty much every time. Expect there to be even longer videos here, depending on what actually happens. But anyways, basically my timer is not going to stop for the first bit or so until it hits 1 hour. But in exchange, I'm only recording 2 of these episodes per week. But they will be on weekends. But anyway, yes. There will be 1 episode on each of the weekend days, Saturday and Sunday, and they will also be 1 hour one. I just thought I would mention that because, obviously, the first time we did this, I kind of didn't really mention what exactly we were doing in terms of the video input, but now we're perfectly fine to talk about this. Anyway, time to defeat the Ocean Beast. We can only use Fi in this battle. Thankfully, she was one of our more powered-up characters, so yeah. So it took a while. I was just making sure that I know where the treasures are, of course, but anyway. Other than that, yeah, just expect to see a bit more Hyrule Warriors. Hopefully we'll get this playthrough done. This is definitely one of the longest 100% playthroughs I've done in a while. Second, probably only to Xenoblade 3 in terms of rank. And I spent quite a few hours just beating the freaking game. Oh great, it's this dumb mission again. It's the Don't Let Ally Captains Free mission. The one where you actually can never protect the Ally Captains because they always seem to like dying in this one mission. Heck, one of them is even in danger. And already fleeing. I haven't even started saving the other captains yet. Either you want to just defeat every single captain of the enemies that is around, or you have to just go around and pick and choose which enemies to defeat, or you just want to take out all the... Ooh, I did not even see where Cucco was. He was just kind of chilling and following us around. I think the magic counted as Cucco's counterattack. If I keep moving, though, it's not going to really be that big of a deal. Use magic, it's also not going to really be that big of a deal. Right. So I think we want to just take out the captains here. Okay, so looks like we only have to go to the southwest keep, which is on most of our route. So that'll be fine. Oh, I was wondering whether or not the captain was there. Now they've summoned in their golden boy. we run fast enough, we can typically get away from the Cucco, so... By the way, there was not a lot I could do. I was both not paying attention and also didn't even... Because this was a Cucco mission. I've not seen that happen in a while. Usually, when Cuccos appear, it's just usually a different setup or something else. I don't know. But anyway. Of course, these were kind of important to do the first time. I remember that. Because if anybody knows, there's a very iconic, funny achievement that you have to get also as part of 100% that requires you to actually get defeated by one of those Cuccos, and pretty much the only way to do it is to have the Cuccos attack you, and you'll have to use something to get to low health typically, and then you want exclusively not any other enemy but a Cucco to attack you. Then you finish the mission, and then you get your reward after that. I did not need to capture that keep, but whatever. Yeah, it's just a guest. So we need the food in here. And the, where the frick is this pot at? Oh wait, it might not be in the right spot actually. Oh no, actually, it's on the opposite corner. That's why it was messed up. I didn't activate any owl statues because I didn't think I would have to use them. Also, it's kind of tricky to activate them anyway, even if we would have done stuff normally. Okay, well, there you go. We activated one. At this point, I'm just taking the keeps just because I can. There we go. The way I'm gonna do the fairies, just to make sure that I actually get them done, is I'm just gonna replace a different fairy. Oh wait, I need a boss key maybe. I don't even know. Yep, okay, wow, alright. Yeah, what a list of times so far. What am I doing? So I would try and get this game done fast, and already I'm slowing down quite a bit all of a sudden. Well, let's keep going, I guess. Hopefully this fixes most of the problems by letting me teleport. I should also set this up by just having this set so we can immediately use it when it comes time to do that. So I should have taken this keep sooner, man. It was one of the first keeps I could have had access to, and I kind of forgot. After doing so many normal missions and not playing about for a bit, this is our first time we've had to deal with procrastination in a long time, so you can definitely tell I'm not used to seeing this. There we go. Get ready for the final battle. Alright. We might have to teleport a second time too, so let's not be too hasty with our magic. But technically, it may be a use Extreme Crush maybe once. We'll just have to be ready to change this right away. We'll just see where this boss spawns in. He actually spawns. I'm gonna move up here in case he spawns too far up here. No, okay, he's spawning near one of the fights, so we'll go there, by the way. Oh, this is prison over it. There's not really a good way to do prison except, well, destroy his toes, that is. Prison's also super tanky, so he's gonna take a long time to actually fall. It's not fun. I'll just do specials just because I can. Okay, we did kill him right away. This is another good reason to have a really powered up character, because if we didn't have the power, prison would kind of be a struggle. Yeah. So, on that note, I'm done with that. Okay. We are done with that. Oh, yeah, I do not want to change the name. Alright, what do we get rid of? We do not want to get rid of Drill. That's our first fairy. That's really special, so we'll just get rid of the one based off of the one that was already darkness. So this is the one we're going to part ways with. This is mostly just to confirm that I've indeed gotten the fairy, so I don't have to, for some reason, go back. Although they aren't required for 100%, I like getting them just to show everyone where actually to get the items. So now, if we go to the menu, we should now see all of the items are now available, including the hook shot and raft too, and we are going to need a second raft at some point, but oh, actually it's coming up soon. Let's see, is this a full adventure? No. We'll do this map for our last part of this, and then we'll end. Defeat all enemies, okay. Looks like we have a big boy in prison to fight on this one. That's not gonna be fun. Prison's never really great to fight. Oh, what did we do, actually? We did get a new Gloomy Rapier, but, we're not gonna take out much enemies in this battle, so there's no point in using that one. Yeah. Okay. Battle Arena time. I haven't used that mechanic since gosh who knows how long. Being able to use a specific item to just instantly hit the enemy's weakness. Alright. That enemy is more tanky this time. Didn't even have to lock onto that guy. Just took him out right away. Special is really great at hitting weak points, so that's something that we can take advantage of. I don't want to wait on this battle forever, obviously, so we're gonna use the Extreme Crush to try and take him out. Okay, now we can end the episode at this point, once we get to the menu, that is. Alright. Alright, we got a lot more of the map done, and we also got all the items now. This will be the map that we start on in the next video. We'll probably take it all the way to the weapons, since we have a chance to. Bit of a weird path, but I'll get back to linearity soon. I promise that. Until then, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you enjoyed, comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.